Hi there. I want to talk to you guys about something that is one of my favorite tools, and it's called Sleep Time Intentions. And what this is setting your intentions for your sleep. And you can do this when you're napping. You can do it when you go to bed at night. I like to do it before I go to bed at night, and I've noticed a huge change in my dreams and how my days go. And actually, I've really manifested some really cool stuff and created some really cool things. One of my programs, Lift Your Language, was manifested and created from setting my intentions for bedtime. So anyway, I wanted to explain this a little bit to you. I've got some notes here. What I wanted to remind you about is that what you think about is what you create in your subconscious mind, as we've talked about many times before. But also, what you think about before you go to bed has the exact same effect. And I've had people tell me that they go to bed watching the news, or they go to bed worrying about something, and then they have terrible dreams. They may worry about one of their children or something, and then they'll have a terrible dream that there was an accident, or that they're trying to save them, or all kinds of crazy stuff. And I can see why that would happen. I've had that happen to me too before I knew about this process. But now I do not go to bed with anything in my mind like that, as far as the news or anything like that goes. And so what I do, and what I suggest to you to do, is to make sure that you are not watching any social media, not engaging online, making sure that you are really present and that you've had about 30 minutes before going to bed, just to kind of calm your brain down, because all that stuff acts as a stimulus. So you really want to get your brain in more of a calming state. So before you go to bed, you want to think about what it is that you would like to create during the evening. What would you like to think about? Would you like to think about healing? Is there some pain in your body that you would like to have healed? Or would you like to think about creating something? Would you like to see what your subconscious mind might be able to conjure up in your sleep, and what kind of an awareness you can have about something that you're working on, a project, for example. Again, nothing that's stressful, but if there's something that you're working on, I actually set my intention the night I went to bed, as I just said. I said to God, I'm like, I don't know what my next step is, but I feel like I just need to surrender that to you and to put it out there that I'm ready for you to show me what the next thing is I'm supposed to be creating. And this was my Lift Your Language program, which is all about people in the gym. And one of the things that had been bothering me was that I was going to the gym, and people, especially some of the older people, were complaining about their health and were complaining about their inability to do things and calling themselves lazy or broken. And that bothered me, because I remember feeling that same way. I had broken a collarbone, and I remember thinking I was saying the same things to myself. And until I learned what that was doing to me and how that was keeping me stuck in that place, I didn't know any better. And so as I was watching these people at the gym, I kept thinking, how can I help people? And so that had been on my mind a lot. So I went to bed that night and said, I just lifted it up to God and said, what can I create? What would you like me to be speaking to people about and teaching people about? I'm just open, and I'm available for you to, put something in my mind, in my heart, whatever. And I woke up the next morning and I wrote Lift Your Language, the program, in about 30 minutes. And it was the most amazing experience. It was an experience of an awareness that I was writing something and creating something that was not my own. It was not my own doing. I mean, I had a thought that I would be nice if people knew how they were speaking to themselves was causing their illness or keeping them from having success at the gym, was really holding them back. But that was it. But when this program came out, and all the stuff that came out of my mouth, I literally spoke it into my phone as I was driving down to my office. And when I got finished and read through it, I couldn't believe I didn't even recognize some of the words in there. That was really given to me by God, for sure. And if you're not somebody who believes in God, you can say spirit, the divine, universal energy, whatever you want to call it. I like to say God. It's a simple 3 letters, and that's what I've grown up saying. But this is not a religious thing. This is really connecting to our divine power and the source that's created us. So anyway, as we talk about that, you really want to be working with spirit, and you want to be aligning with spirit. So when we align ourselves with spirit, we are recognizing God, spirit again, the divine, as our partner, as our co-creator in life. And I think that's the key. That's the key to this whole thing. I know it's the key, is just acknowledging that there is something out there that is listening to us. And what you put out into the universe, law of attraction, law of abundance, all of the different laws of the universe, these are all scientifically proven, that what you're putting out there, what your energy is that's going out there, what you're believing is possible for yourself, all that stuff has an impact, and it defines how your life goes for you. So be aware of that. Anyway, but we're informing our unconscious mind that we want to manifest something, and or that we want clarity on something. So when you go to do this, to set this intention, I usually get a note card out, and sometimes I may have an intention that I'm doing all week. And sometimes I have part of my intention at night is every single night I have an intention to sleep 7 hours of uninterrupted sleep. And I set my mind to that. Now that I'm having hot flashes, it's not working nearly as well, but it's been incredible. I was sleeping through the night like a baby. My Fitbit would tell me every night that I'd had a good 7 hours. It was great. So I've got to figure out how to get back there. I guess maybe more intention. But the other one was grinding my teeth. I was grinding my teeth so badly, and I would wear a mouth guard. And I finally just started setting my intention that my jaw would be relaxed and that my teeth would relax and be disengaged during sleep. And I stopped wearing my mouth guard, and I started waking up with my jaw feeling relaxed. I mean, it's really amazing. I was working with somebody today and talking to them about how they can heal their body. And this is a really good lesson as far as setting your intention, setting bedtime intentions about what you would like for your body to be doing while you're at rest. So how you do this is, you just close your eyes and really center yourself in your heart, and get out of your head. I like closing my eyes. You don't have to, but get your body into a relaxed state, and get yourself into the energy of setting intention. You want to state your intentions out loud or write them down. Again, like I said, if you want to be consistent and do the same thing every night, that's fine. You can, if this is something that you're not that comfortable with, having them written down on a card is really super helpful. So close your eyes, get centered in your heart, get in a mindset of love and gratitude. Just really get in a place of peace and love and joy, and let go of anything in your mind that isn't serving you right now, any fearful thoughts. Just release all that and really get focused on what you want to think about and you want to focus on while you're sleeping. Then with a heartfelt prayer, you're going to set an intention, and you can do this out loud or you can do it in the silence of your own heart. So you want to release the intention into the light after you've figured out what your intention is, and you want to go to sleep knowing that your intention has been heard by spirit. So, for example, what I usually do at night is, most of the time I'm ready to pass out, and so I go in, and the first thing I do is I just do several deep breaths. I close my eyes, I put my hand on my heart just so that I really feel connected, and I just say, Father, Mother, God. You can say whatever you want. Father, Mother, God comes from my school of spiritual psychology, and that's what we said, so I kind of like it. But anyway, I say, Father, Mother, God, I set my intention tonight to get 7 hours of uninterrupted sleep. My intention is that my jaw will be relaxed, and that my body will rid itself of anything that is no longer serving me. And I'll set an intention, whatever it is that you would like for me to manifest or create, or whatever's most important for me on this journey of my coaching practice. If I'm open to receiving that information as I sleep tonight, and I just say in loving gratitude and amen, and I close my eyes and I'm out like a light. But it's amazing how this process works, and I wake up many times within a few minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes of an awareness of something that is like a creative thing that comes out of me that I have no idea. It just flows. And a lot of times our creativity can't happen when we're in that dream state. Our unconscious mind is doing a lot of work. So setting an intention to work on that, it's not really work. You're just releasing, you're just allowing Spirit to work with you. We really do co-create our lives with Spirit. So once you surrender that and really allow Spirit in to do the work, you'll be amazed at what you can manifest and create, and the awareness that you can be, that you can have of what your soul's here to do. So anyway, that's it for now. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.